to talk about Obama's new healthcare plan and how it makes people feel like floating ducks drowning in a river. We find some person to interview. Sir, can I? Sir. Oh, dear Lord. Just got hit by a car. Okay. Okay. We're gonna ask somebody else now. Another. Oh, here comes a very nice-looking lady. Hi, ma'am. What do you think about Obama's new? Obama's healthcare ducks and floating ducks make
61.
Obama. Okay. Okay. We're gonna ask somebody else. So I guess we're gonna try and find another person to interview now. It's oh, here comes a bright-looking fellow. Sir, what do you think about Obama's new healthcare plan?
No comment.
Sir, come. Oh my word! You look like. Horace Mann. You look like Horace Mann.
No, I'm not. No.
Can I have an interview with you, sir? Please, just for a few minutes. That's all.
Fine. I am Horace Mann, but no, I don't do anything.
Yeah. Don't be cookies. Okay, Mr. Mann. Are you good? All right. So a few questions for you. Okay.
Really good cookie.
Are you good? You good?
Sure, go ahead.
All right. So, when might have you been born?
I was born. God, those were amazing cookies. Oh. Okay. Alright, I'm all good. So, I was born on May 4th, 1796 in Franklin, Massachusetts. This was a very Calvinist town, and I was raised by my father, who was very poor. He was a poor farmer, and I got very little education. But how I educated myself was I went to the public library, and I just read. I read like crazy. I mean crazy. I read like crazy. So I was reading these books like crazy, okay? Crazy. So anyway, I read these books. So that got me accepted into Brown University, where I graduated in 1819. And then I taught a little bit. I studied some law, and then I sort of got into politics, and I'm like, ooh, these are kind of cool. So I get in these politics, and I joined the legislature of Massachusetts, and it was pretty darn good.
Sounds good.
It was good.
Okay, that's good.
Those were great cookies.
Thank you. My mommy made them. Love you, Mom. Alright, now tell us some of your main accomplishments in life, and for the people who are less fortunate. Elaborate a little bit on that.
Okay. In 1835, I cast my vote in the Massachusetts legislature to make the Board of Education happen, you know. So I make this Board of Education happen, and they offer me the job to be the secretary of this board. And I take it, but this is very shocking to my family and friends because this branch had no power or authority over any of the schools in Massachusetts. So, but over 12 years, I was able to turn these very poor charity type schools into a very organized and well thought out system of free public schools. And I was very keen on making sure that these schools were for everyone, despite race, sex, or class. So everyone was accepted into these schools. And the way I got the word out mainly was, first off, I had a lot of town meetings, and I had all these meetings and talks in every county, because I had no power to enforce anything, so I used persuasion, which I gained at Brown's. Brown's U. So, but I gained all of this at Brown's University, and so, what I also did was I wrote an annual report. I wrote about 12 of them, and this was what I kind of explained what I thought a free society education should look like, and that really got a lot of people interested in it.
Interesting. Explain some ways that you feel you have failed in life.
Well, personally, I just don't fail. You know, everything happens for a reason. But if I had to pick a failure, I would say I was nominated for governor of Massachusetts, and I did lose that. But that freed me up to be the president of Antioch College, which I took, and that was great. I mean, I got to implement all my teaching methodologies, and I really enjoyed that. And the only other issue was I started off having the church sponsor that, and they pulled out. And so it was very difficult because I worked with this college through debt and through everything, and I worked so hard that it ended up causing me a premature death on August 2nd, 1859. My wife was really ticked off at that, but well, but it happens. You know, people die. So, yeah, that's basically it. But I did keep the college running, and the college is still a successful college today. So, you know, win-lose.
Yeah. I mean, if I died, I'd be mad at myself too. But
now, one of the other failures, where there was a very controversial work that I did, where I said, you know, like in my schools, I wanted Christian ethics that were like common to really be taught, but those that disagreed with other religions don't teach them at all. So a lot of people called me anti-Christian, and a lot of people just were really upset with me. But the reason my mindset was that there were a lot of immigrants coming into America at this time, so, and of all different religions. So I was thinking to make a compromise where it's still respecting Christian principles, but yet you're not offending any of the other religions. Whether that became corrupted later or whether that stayed my original intent, I really don't know, because I died 150 years ago.
Okay. So looking back, it seems that you had a great idea for education. Your public schools have become secularized, and a forced charity. What do you think about this?
Well, with the secularization, I would say that I did not. My original intent was not to be like that. Like I said, it was just meant to be a compromise. I did not say completely take Christianity out of the schools. And about it being a forced charity, I did believe that it is the government's responsibility to educate the masses. However, I did not say anything about a private teaching. So if someone a family wanted to teach their kids privately, that is their own business, and I don't think they should also pay for the public school as well. So that is something that the government has done without my helping.
Okay. One last question. I also have heard that you were
an abolitionist?
Oh, that's the word. I wanted to say atheist.
No, I'm not an atheist, but I was an abolitionist, where, I mean, I just, you know, I really did not like the slavery. If I was offered a slave, I'd say no. But, so, you know, and I thought, you know, these black people, they're just as equal as us, and they shouldn't be enslaved just because they're different. So, And again, that was part of what I put into my schools was no matter what race you are, come to our school and we'll teach you. You know? So, like I said, and, you know, that's how it ended up working out. But yes, I was a very ardent abolitionist.
One more thing before we close. How is it that you are still living after being dead for 150 years?
Well, that's all the time I got. I'll catch you on the flip side.
Hey,
there, buddy. It was nice. It was nice interviewing you. Get away from my cookies. It was nice interviewing you. See you later. Cookies.
likes black people.
Test run.
Test
Run. Harmony.
Is it really?
No.
I think so. Test
Run.
We could do a duet.
Test
Run.
That's a test run. Crap.
So, Mr. Mann. Mr. Mann. I have questions. Okay. When might you have been born? Come on, you promised me an interview. I need to get this through. Come on. Come on. Come on.
I was born on May 4th. 1996.
This guy's a loser. Come on, dude, come on. Come on.
Okay, alright.
Are you gonna start over?